What is up, everybody? Scotty Balls up on here. Carnival Spirits. Not quite after dark, man. The sun is still out. Finding the IP talk and a little bit. And about all the things going on with, the Peep show, man. It's been really fucking awesome. I'm going to add one of my very good friends here. Some of y'all know him. Motherfucking Beastmaster. How you doing, man?
Whoop, whoop. What's up? What's up, Scott?
Oh, I thought you had music. Hold on. I didn't know if you heard that music or not. I thought you were playing your own intro music or something. Was it playing through there?
I wasn't playing.
Still playing from. How you doing?
I'm good, dude. What the fuck? When I was on here before with Panic or Don Chaos, when I go live with these guys, the screen splits, and it's just tight on all of our heads. So you got us on full wide screen. Y'all can see my fucking toilet. I wasn't.
Oh yeah, go shut your door, man. I'm just playing.
Well, I don't give a fuck. That's where I take shits right there, But whatever.
right there. Nice. Yeah.
So you're getting the Beastmaster's lair from a different perspective. I wasn't planning on showing you all the shitter, but whatever.
So man, it's a big day. Nice fucking shirt. Is that one of them new ones?
Yeah, this is that 20th anniversary of the first Gathering of the Juggalos reissue. I mean, it just says that on the back.
It's crispy. Yeah, it looks good.
I wasn't at that gathering, but I got this same design on the 2001, the second gathering T-shirt, but my shirt's blue, and I wanted one that was black. Yeah, you got the poster from the second gathering, but they use the same image for two gatherings in a row. They didn't start changing it up until a couple of years.
Right. Well, it's fucking dope design, dude. Man, that image there was.
Oh, you kidding me? They could have done 6 gatherings just using this image.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
I mean, this could have been the logo for the gathering. It kind of is. It is the first one.
Right. Man, a lot to talk about. I guess we should start by saying happy fucking birthday to Riddlebox, man. Today marks 25th anniversary.
Yep.
25 fucking years, man. A lot of people in the scene aren't even that age yet. You know, it's crazy.
That means that my 25th anniversary of being a repping Juggalo is like right around the corner.
So what's your introduction to Riddlebox? Was that your introduction to ICP?
Yeah. Just like I wrote in Dear Joe and Joey, like what it was is my best friend today, you know, I've known him since kindergarten. We had a friend group, you know, and but then like in high school, I went to like advanced learning, you know, like high honors and stuff. And he was like, you know, he was in like guided learning. And so, you know, he was like a delinquent in school. And so we didn't actually like socialize in high school very much at all until the end of it, you know. But what kept us connected, I'm like telling my life story here, because that's what the Riddle Box is. It's like it's my introduction to the Juggalo world, but my introduction to the Juggalo world is very closely tied to my best friend, my brother. You know, we discovered it together, and it's very important that way. Well, no, he introduced it to me. Let me be clear. He already owned Carnival of Carnage, Ringmaster. He owned, you know, the Terror Wheel. What he got into ICP from the, well, I guess it was the music video for Chicken Hunting, right? It was on MTV. He saw that music video, and so it's like his introduction to ICP is tied to my introduction to ICP because back then there was no juggalos anywhere to be found in Massachusetts, anywhere that I knew of, that anyone knew of, right? They hadn't toured yet.
Right.
But they're playing Chicken Hunting on MTV, and he kind of turned on the station halfway through it. So he listened to virtually the whole song without knowing who it was. And then at the end of the video, they show you in the corner, right? Mm-hmm. And so he thought maybe they were like Biohazard or something because of the rock guitar and the dreadlocks. You know, they thought they were just doing some hype clown thing, you know?
Right.
He goes out and he buys the maxi single for Chicken Hunting. And on the flip side, you know, the B side was I Didn't Mean to Kill Him. And that was the song that hooked him and prompted him to buy all the Joker's cards and sideshows that came out. So I don't know, fast forward however many months it is, it's Easter Sunday. And that's my point, is that me and this dude, like we've known each other since kindergarten. He's like my brother, you know, but even though we didn't really have the same social scenes in high school, like we hung out with different people for sure. But because of our connection back when we were like wicked young, our parents were friends. So on Easter and Thanksgiving, like his family would come over to my house, and you know what I mean? We go over to his house, and we had that. So on Easter Sunday in 1996, we've been doing this our whole lives, going to each other's houses for holidays, right?
Right.
My whole life. He's like, dude, you got to hear this, and he puts on Riddlebox. He plays me a little something something, and then he goes to the beginning and plays like the first 4 or 5 songs, and that right there, like he just showcased it for me on his like fucking huge speakers. He had a really nice sound system, and you crank it, you know, and that's what he would do. He would crank music up there. I mean, it was really fucking dope, man. And so, yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know, I went and took the SAT for the second time because I fucking took a shit. I took a shit on the first SATs. Like I probably got drunk the day before, and, you know, but so I went and took the SATs twice, and I needed to reward myself because that sucked, you know, studying for the SATs and all. I don't know if any of you kids do that anymore. You guys don't even write cursive anymore. So I don't even know.
It's fucked up, man. Yeah.
But yeah, so I needed to reward myself with I wanted to go and treat myself to new music. And I bought 3 CDs. I bought Kula Shaker, K. I don't know if you remember that fucking band. They had that one song. They had that one. That was a one-hit wonder, and I took the bait.
You were like, I need this album in my life. Kula Shaker.
it's a cool ass fucking album, and honestly, it's a cool album. Like I remember liking that music, right?
Mhm.
But I bought that album because I liked that song, and I was treating myself to new music, so I was experimenting, right? So
Mhm.
there's no fucking Spotify back then.
No, fuck no.
1996.
No, people nowadays have no fucking clue the maneuvers and the schemes we had to do to get our music.
There was no Napster yet.
Yeah, this is even pre-Napster.
I'm pretty sure that this is actually, well, I know it's the same year that I discovered the internet. Like I didn't know what the internet was until 1996. I'm just being honest. Like, and then in college, you know, we're using the internet, and I got like heavy into metal in my late teens, early 20s, and so I'm getting into Megadeth, and I found out that Megadeth was one of the first fucking bands, like the first band ever to have a .com, Megadeth.com. Like they got, you know what I mean? And it's funny because so is ICP. ICP used InsaneClownPosse.com to reach going all the way back to the 90s and before social media. Yeah, I went straight to the source with that shit. And they always, you know? So yeah, a riddle box was a gateway Joker's card, and you know, the rest is history. I mean, need I say more? You know, I bought that shit on a whim. I'm like, oh, remember that crazy weird shit that Tommy played for me on Easter? I'm gonna buy that album. And what I used to do is I used to drive around. You know, I had a car when I got my license. I had a fucking shitty car, and I would drive my friends around, and friends that didn't have cars. Like I would always drive people around. I would always put Riddlebox on and play it just to see what the reaction was going to be. Like I used to test people, and not like to see if they're a juggalo, just to see if they got grossed out, if they were like digging it, or you know, because back then,
this? Yeah, what is this shit?
Like there were people that didn't even like hip hop yet, like you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm talking about the mid '90s here, and everyone was hip hop, hooray, ho, hey, but, well, then there's I mean, I was just getting into it myself. I bought my first Tupac album, you know, and it was All Eyes on Me. That came out in I think '96.
Yeah, around there. Yeah,
I did '96. I don't remember when it came out, but that was the one I bought. I got into that, you know, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Doggy Style. You know, the hip hop has completely infiltrated the globe. It has become it's like the number, you know what I mean? It didn't used to be the number one form of music, but it was becoming that throughout our lifetime. And I didn't really give a fuck about it until ICP, you know? I mean, I had a few favorites. Like I said, I like Tupac and Snoop. I liked Cypress Hill because I was a stoner.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, but is that why I liked it? Or is it because, you know, they were just dope? And you know, Hits from the Bong was the anthem.
right. Yeah, man. Black Sunday was, man, that was a big album for me growing up.
I really dug A Tribe Called Quest. Anyway, I'm going off topic. It's not about all the hip hop I did like, but there was so much hip hop I didn't care for. Really, like I wasn't riding for hip hop. You know, I didn't. If anything, it was just like I like a little bit of hip hop. You know.
Right. I mean, I'll say during that time when I very first heard Riddlebox, Marilyn Manson had just dropped Antichrist Superstar, and I was like fucking in love with that album. And I was just starting to get into Korn. Their fucking Life is Peachy, I think, was out around that time. Tool. I was getting into Tool back then. So I was more... During that time period, I was more towards the metal aspect of music.
I didn't tell you the third album that I bought.
What was the third one?
It was Iron Maiden's Greatest Hits, The Best of the Beast. So it was just discs of all their shit. And it's because the summer prior, I had gone to Norway, and my Norwegian cousin was like, we were bonding on music, you know, and he liked Def Leppard. I liked Def Leppard. He's like Iron Maiden. He was all about Iron Maiden. I'm like, I mean, I've seen the artwork in Hot Topic, but
right.
I really wasn't hip to Iron Maiden. And I just find it very funny that 2 out of 3 CDs that I bought on the same day have like become like two of my favorite bands of all time. And I kind of got into them at the same time. Iron Maiden and ICP. They literally are like my favorite groups in their genre.
Nice.
You know?
Right on. That's
yo,
cool.
So Riddlebox is 25, huh?
Yeah, Riddlebox 25 today.
They kind of jumped the gun with that re-release, huh? Like normally you have a 25th anniversary box set collection. Like they did that shit.
Right. And I know they released the oddities, but I'm like finding
did you do that 5 years ago. Has it already been that long?
Yeah, 5.
Oh my god! I was thinking they did it on like a weird like 23 or 24th anniversary.
I'm pretty sure it was the 20th anniversary.
Damn it! 5 years has really gone by since that.
5 years, dude. Yeah. And I noticed there's a lot of songs that are not on the oddities that are from that era. Maybe not a lot of songs, but I know at least one. And I'm going to fucking animate it, and I'm going to throw it on CarnivalSpirits. I won't tell you what it is. Maybe you can guess what it is. It's from the Riddlebox era, and it is not on the Oddities album, but it is from that time period.
So you're saying but it's not on the album. It's just yeah. So you're saying it's a potential song that could have, would have, should have been on the.
Oh, should have, definitely, dude. Fucking love it.
That makes me want to speculate, but definitely, yeah, okay.
I'll let the speculation go on because this is like one of my favorite songs they've ever done, and it's not anywhere to be found. I mean, you can find it on YouTube, but as far as the actual release, it's not anywhere that I know of. So.
You definitely got me thinking, like, because there's not a whole lot of songs that they've left unreleased. I mean, with there being like 5 forgotten freshnesses now, they've actually kind of released a bunch of stuff that was, floating around for years and years, and not everything, but
yeah.
But yo, man, like it's 8:20. So we probably got about 2 or 3 hours before the.
Exactly. I was like, man, I got to hurry up and get the show started. And then I'm like, man, it's fucking ICP. They've been late with every stream.
I feel like tonight's show is going to be like more.
They're supposed to be starting in 37 minutes. So,
well, we'll see about that. I feel like this tonight is going to be the most hands-on, the most involved. Like, everything they've done so far. Like the seminar, we should talk about that. The seminar,
definitely.
Yeah, let's get into it. But like, sitting in front of the TV and watching home movies, not a whole lot of they got the French maid and the zombie handing out popcorn and refilling cups, and that's all cool. But and they do have the people working by, so I'm just saying tonight, I think they got a little bit more going on. Music, show. Yeah. They probably rehearsed this, as I don't think they rehearsed anything so far.
Right. No, absolutely. And that's the fucking awesome thing about it. It's
am I kidding? They're not going to rehearse this.
I mean, just watching the home movies, it's like they hadn't watched them in a while,
Mm-hmm.
And you were getting like genuine reactions to what they were watching. Their shit they did when they were fucking kids.
So how do you feel about that? I know it's out of order, but you've been dying to see that for years.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Ronnie Tiger's the shit. I have a feeling Ronnie Tiger is going to be making a comeback. That fucking Inner City Posse ICP footage, I fucking screen captured it, posted it on the social. That is like fucking awesome, man. That was a big thing. That was that era, and it fucking looks.
It makes me laugh how young they look. Like, look at Shaggy's young ass face back then.
Dude, it was that was really awesome seeing that. The fucking Azad shit, with fucking Alex Abyss.
I remember one comment because I was able to catch a good hour and a half of the live stream, and I had to crash, but. There was a comment someone made like, damn, this infomercial's long. Like, yeah, dude, infomercials were not short. Like back in the day, infomercials used to run all fucking night long, and it was
Mhm.
like 4 hours of
For the same thing.
Thunder, you know, like
Yeah.
so the fact that they're doing this sketch and it's going on and on, like that's what they were doing, an infomercial. Like we're gonna stand up here, we're gonna bullshit for fucking 2 hours, like till 6 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just really, really cool. I mean, you always heard about these videos and or what they did back in the day, but to actually
And
see
of
it.
course, we've talked about this, how it was the 2001 gathering, right?
Mhm,
And I actually attended the mystery seminar where they
mhm,
played this footage for us. So I saw this shit, you know, almost 20 years ago, 19 years
right.
ago, and
Yeah.
like they didn't give us commentary. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like they just kind of like dimmed the lights and we just watched it. And then when the lights came on, fucking Joe Bruce walked down like from the back, came from the back and walked down the middle of like down the middle aisle to the front with a towel around his head. And he turned around and it was the very first time he ever presented himself in front of juggalos like that with no face paint on. And it
Mhm.
was the very first Joe Bruce chant in the juggalo scene. It was fucking dope. And and it kind of started to overshadow those home movies. Like I never really thought about the home movies because the seminar that took place afterwards was so fucking amazing. But yeah, they played us all those home movies first.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've always been wanting to watch them, and to be able to watch them with the commentary, dude. Fucking oh god, it was hilarious.
so what about the seminar? The first, or the all the announcements. I mean, how do you even want to unpack that?
I don't know, man. They unloaded a lot of information in that seminar.
Okay, then let's start
Um,
this way. I already fucking rambled about it on Chaos's stream the other day.
okay.
So let me ask you. I want to know your opinion. Um, New Joker's card, December 25th, Christmas 2020. How do you like them apples?
I'm looking forward to Christmas this year for sure.
Like that
Um,
that release date? Do we even know what day of the week Christmas falls on? Is this
I have
like
no fucking clue.
completely unorthodox, or are they literally just like fuck the industry? We're just
See,
gonna,
I don't think it's a Friday, which is what everybody does nowadays.
because I know that like Jay wants to say like I don't even care if that's a
No, it is a Friday. It's a Friday.
so they're releasing the album on a Friday
Yeah,
as they should, and it just
right.
happens to be Christmas, and so but that's fucking dope. That's fucking dope. It's
Yeah.
really, really hard to not have that album until Christmas, and then I mean, cringe.
That's only what, 2 months away?
I know, but I'm just saying, like when leading up to Christmas, you're gonna want to hear that shit before Christmas, and then what are we gonna
Yeah.
get them? Like, are the pre-orders gonna show up late, like they did with Missing Link, and we'll get them before New Year's, and we're gonna be like, are we gonna hear this album this year or not? Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna get all mad about something,
Oh, yeah, we're definitely getting mad about something. If it's not the name, it's going to be something else, you know?
All right, well, all right. So look, that's the next thing to talk about, the name. How do you feel about it?
Yum Yum Bedlam?
That's the name of the album. The name of the
Right,
card,
right,
Yum Yum Flower.
right. When I first heard it was Yum Yum Bedlam, it like fucking blew my mind. I was like, that fucking part like always stuck out in that song. Yum Yum Bedlam and Night of the, or what is it?
Night of Red Rum.
Night of Red Rum. But everybody was like, okay, it's Bedlam something. Bedlam something, you
I
know?
heard a lot of people speculating Bedlam, and
Bedlam Brothers. It's gonna be the Bedlam Brothers, you know?
yeah,
No, it's fucking Yum Yum Bedlam, the
brother,
Yum Yum Flower.
brother.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
that brother shit.
and I was almost like just working it out in my own head when I was live with Chaos. Like I drank a bunch of coffee and just had like a seizure. I blacked out and I just started talking about the Joker's card. And what I've come to the conclusion is that this is the first female Joker's card. So that alone is kind of epic and cool. Like, and let's even, dare I say, call it what it is. This is a first. we got a whole nother deck of 5 cards to look forward to. Who's to say there won't be multiple females in the mix? Like, we don't know. But this is going to be the adjustment period. So just like Blase Rose, there's got to be a first. You know, there got to be a first female on the roster. Got to be a first Joker's card on the deck. This is it. Yum Yum Flower. And then
they just when they oh go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say when they unloaded that information that it was a female Joker's card, and the fact that she's gonna have what three seeds throughout all of next year.
That's what I'm talking about, man. A female Joker's card with 3 seeds. That means children, motherfuckers. That means this is a mother and child. This is a family-orientated Joker's card.
Yeah, right. Gather up your kids and give it a good listen. I'm sure it will not be offensive at all.
Chris Hansen is...
Dude, what? Did you ever think Chris Hansen would be fucking with the clowns? Like,
yeah, can we talk about that? How Chris Hansen did a walkthrough of Violent J's house.
And that was awesome, dude. I fucking love that.
Like the jokes, you know what? We need to take clips of that and just make a little montage of all the fucked up stuff he said and put that on Instagram, like for real, because that was
for real. Yeah,
right, I'm gonna do that. That's my chore.
That's your chore.
I'm gonna make a montage of that funny ass shit he was saying.
I mean,
people know. People need to know.
I mean, it's weird because I remember back in around Bang Pow Boom when Violent J was live tweeting and shit during To Catch a Predator and stuff,
Yeah.
And just the whole fact that it's come around where Chris Hansen is actually fucking with them, it's like, it's crazy. It's awesome.
You know what it is? Chris Hansen is like an independent contractor. I mean, he's got a YouTube channel. He's doing his own show. He's knocking on, Tekashi 6ix9ine's front door. Like, I mean, he's like, he seems to be going off of this crowdsourcing. Like, hey, everybody keeps telling me that this guy's a pedophile. Let's go say hi. Like, and then he goes like.
So now we got fucking Chris Hansen and Clownvis. I mean, everybody needs to just collab.
I'm a huge fan of Clownvis.
Right.
And I don't know if I'm ever repeating myself, but I don't feel like I probably told you these things like on the phone, So here I'm repeating myself just for the sake of the channel. But I watched a few of Clownvis's episodes recently. Clownvis to the Rescue. Mm-hmm. Been doing like 90 plus episodes, like 3 a week, all pandemic long. He is the fucking man. Clownvis is the man. And yeah, so I'm ecstatic that he's fucking with the clowns. Like, because ever since I discovered him, there's something about Clownvis where it's like, all right, I mean, I'm a juggalo and all, but
right.
Even if Clownvis and ICP have a falling out, start making diss tracks against each other. Like I'm all about Clownvis, so I'm gonna have to, you know what I mean? Like I can't.
Right.
I can't. No, I'm just saying. Like, there's a lot going on, man. This whole Patreon, right? The whole Peep Show, has already been, in my opinion, worth the money, and the shit just keeps coming. So
yeah, absolutely. They've only had 3 or 4 episodes of shit. It'll be 4 tonight. Is this the 4th?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
and so far I've only watched 1.5 of these things actually live. Like real time.
When they're right.
Yeah, because I wasn't able to get the day off for the first stream the next morning, so I couldn't stay up for it. But man, the seminar, it was just so cool. And to sit there and to get that information. I'm not saying it felt like I was sitting on a hay bale at the gathering, but it felt like I was at the gathering getting the information right away, same time as everyone else in the room or in the area within earshot of the microphone. And sure enough, everyone is tweeting, reposting, sharing, recording, putting it out there to the rest of the juggalos. Let the word be spread. It has been told.
Right.
it doesn't matter that everyone else found out 30 minutes later or the next day. Everyone has watched it now because it's been reposted on YouTube. I don't give a shit. Be there in that moment was dope, and to throw a few fucking trolly comments in the chat once in a while.
Right.
I mean, I'm horrible with that when I'm actually paying attention. If I'm watching something that I'm not, don't really give a fuck. I'm just
If I'm watching, I just swipe the fucking chat away.
I've been funnier in chats before when I'm just watching I don't know, like those fuck off radio streams they would do. Like it was really fun to troll those,
Mm-hmm. Right.
Who cares about Nathan Extra and Leah?
Yeah, dude, but man, the price is well worth it just with what we've got so far. So
right now we got an Ultra Live Monster Live 5 coin. We still got episodes where we're going to help produce music and we're going to have that music on the CD. There's just a lot involved where, it's been a boring ass year where I haven't traveled. All I've had the ability to do this year is like watch hella movies and pay off my credit card debt. So I got nothing better to do now than to fucking just really dig into it.
A lot of people
they're doing all year. I'm digging into it, man. I'm really enjoying it.
Right. A lot of people have been saving a lot of money this year. So
well, I'm not going to lie. I've been stressed out a lot this year. And it's no secret that we're all fucking being tested, right? But things are all right. My family's healthy. My little niece, my 5-month-old niece, is fucking living at my grandparents' house. So I get to visit once a week, and it's amazing. And and like I said, I kind of took the opportunity to pull myself out of credit card debt since there's nothing else to do and spend money on. So, so now that finally there's something to do in Juggalo related, like this is the equivalent of me actually getting to go to a Juggalo show and cutting loose. So I'm in a good mood and hope that you guys can appreciate that, because a lot of times I'm, in the corner, like plotting everyone's death,
Right.
A lot of times I'm just sitting right there, fucking scrolling on Instagram.
Right. I really feel like this month thing that they're doing was much needed with what everybody's going through.
But also, isn't it kind of nice when I see it, you see it, we all see the anxiety that brews up in juggalos when something doesn't happen, right? Like, remember not too long ago, people were starting to like, chatter about like, yeah, we need new music. What the fuck is going on? ICP's did bugging out, like, because they haven't heard nothing. So we didn't know we were getting it live streams. We didn't know we were getting a seminar in October, like. And
we didn't know we're getting a fucking Joker's card in Christmas.
Yeah, so the fact that they gave us that information all in the seminar just this Monday has completely turned my outlook on the year. I never doubted ICP, but I'm saying that now I'm excited about life, because that's kind of what ICP does for me. This shit worked for my depressed ass back when I was a teenager. I was like, yeah, 3 more months until the Jekyll Brothers comes out. 3 more months, I got to keep my fucking body alive.
Right.
It sounds,
if I can just stay alive this long, I'll be good.
It's pathetic. Like I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that sometimes all you need is something to look forward to give you a little hope, a little spark, maybe
just
a little
going, man. Yeah.
Like for example, going into Juggalo concerts, into the mosh pit, like back then.
Mm-hmm.
I would come out of those shows like so beat up, bruised, like just completely fucking like demolished from getting my ass kicked. I was not in shape. You know what I mean? I was, it kind of like woke me up a little bit to, all right. Like, I don't know, because I wasn't really into moshing, like, but at an ICP show, like, you don't have a choice. Like, you're in that bitch, like, and everyone is. And so it's like, and then the mosh pits break out and stuff. And I was always kind of the mind of like, should I? Fuck it, why not? And then I started jumping in the mosh pit, and it felt freeing, you know, because I never did it before. But even then, I was like, I don't know, this ain't really for me. And so I never really was into moshing. Like, there's something about those guys that are just like, yeah, punch me in the face, bitch. Like, they just want to get hurt. Like,
yeah,
they do. So I flirted with that for a while, but really I just enjoy being there and the energy and the stage and the Fago and everything. And it's been 25 fucking years of that. So almost,
right.
fucking incredible, dude. So they're still doing it. They're still dropping fucking Joker's cards on us. Doesn't really matter to me what any pipsqueak that discovered this scene fucking after I did thinks about the quality or the catchiness or the how cool it is, or how, it's not really supposed to be cool. It's actually not supposed to be cool. It's supposed to be a story that gives you a lesson about yourself, a little nugget, a little gold nugget to help you reflect on being, so that all aside, like, what am I preaching to the choir? We all fucking know this, but we all pretend like, oh, well, that's not fresh. That's not cool. Like, that's going to be embarrassing if I fucking listen to that in front of people that don't know me. Like, fuck off. Like,
all right, well, fuck that shit. We're going to listen to a clip of a song coming out this week. Okay?
All right, let's hear it.
This is off the new Joker's card. Yum Yum Bedlam, Yum Yum Flower. Let me share the screen here. This is the little clip that was shared on...
I'm just waiting for you to rickroll us.
No. Not this time, man. This is too important.
One's available, of course, like it's not safe. Fuck. I'm kidding. I feel the cloth that wraps.
Hold on.
Goes all around my body, tight with lace. I'm packaged in darkness, but in what? A coffin or a gift box in which I'm placed. Just then, swiftly, I feel myself lift and hear the voice of my owner. I'm opening this shit. What kid would wanna play with Ding Ding now? Featuring the human hair of an actual dead child. Sure.
One thing's known, he found me on the dark web and shipped me home. I'm hexed with the rare type of ancient Ecuadorian witchcraft on a dead kid's bed.
There we go.
That's a story right there. That's some storytelling.
Coming out this week, I believe. I don't remember what day he said.
I think he said Friday. I could be wrong.
Thursday or Friday, yeah.
No, I think I'm making that up. That's just because we were talking about music coming out on Fridays,
It could be. I'm thinking Thursday, but I'm not positive.
Wait, maybe it's Monday.
It could be Monday. We could have it in a couple days.
All right.
Lyric video.
What do you guys think? If anybody remembers, or if you want to guess, is it Monday, Thursday, or Friday? Let's vote.
Yeah, anybody in the chat that remembers when they're going to drop Ding Ding Doll, the lyric video is coming out this week. When is it? I don't fucking remember. Nobody knows.
I wasn't even trying to remember anymore.
Yeah.
I was just spacing out because I just hit this fucking Blue City Diesel. But you play that snippet, and now I'm like hearing the song in my head, all the ding dong ding,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
All right, so let's talk about that Joker's card a little bit more. Like, we know who is producing on it, like everybody, right? Mike Clark, Mike P, Devereaux, Shaggy the Airhead, and who am I missing here?
I think you covered all the ones that we know about.
Isn't that fucking awesome? Isn't that fucking awesome though? Like that it's, I don't know, it's kind of like the Missing Link, because that was a handful of, actually Fearless Fred Fury was multiple producers as well. So that's kind of like the new norm now,
Right. I mean, and the Four Horsemen, I was excited as fuck about that.
Oh shit! I
was
like talked about that. I forgot about that. the other stream. I didn't even think about that. Holy shit!
Good. We'll talk about that shit. The four fucking horsemen.
Can you jog my memory, please? Because please just remind me.
Okay, well, 3 of the 4 horsemen have been announced.
Oh, and that's right. We don't know who the 4th horseman is yet.
We're not positive. I have speculation.
Okay,
well, we got Devereaux.
Let's finish the whole picture first before you speculate, though. All right.
All right. So the 4 horsemen is 4 producers that are fucking with Psychopathic. They're gonna go back and they're gonna like remix a bunch of the old shit, like Jay mentioned, Wizard of the Hood. You know, completely remixed.
They're gonna make a remix album. Wizard of the Hood, where a different producer remixes a different song, kind of like how they did with the Wraith remixes, you know?
Right, but hopefully not as shitty as those albums.
Come on, it's not that bad. Remixes aren't. If the remix is better than the original song, but the original song was a classic, it better be a phenomenal remix. Sometimes,
right. Yeah.
All right, this is a version of the song that, like, you know, if you gave it some fucking ecstasy, or you gave it some no dose and you fucking threw it out on the roller rink and
yeah, I'm just saying the Wraith remix albums were a letdown. They had like every fucking track by every fucking buddy do it. There was a few I did like better than the originals, but not many.
Really? I don't think. See, I think that the remix albums were dope, but I never considered the remix albums like something that would replace the original. Like, if anything, I considered it something dope. Like, if the Beach Boys or Mariah Carey made a really good Christmas album, like, good for you, that's cool. But I ain't ever gonna listen to that more than just like one time a year at Christmas time, because
right,
that's what the remix albums were for me. Like, that's cool, and I like them. But I'll listen to that like once in a blue moon, like, because it's not better than the original. Right.
Right.
If it's not better than the original, then it fucking sucks. That's like Juggalo fucking 101.
Yeah, right. I know it's going to get a lot of hate, and to begin with, you know, once the remix tracks are out. But man, seeing our fucking boy Devereaux up there.
Yeah, no. This is
like, hell yeah.
This is going to be dope. And see, that's the thing is I defend the remix albums, because the remix albums kind of introduced us to them flowing over different beats, like, period.
Yeah.
Then they started flowing over different beats. I never disliked that, man. I like it when they rap over all those Rida beats. I like it when they rap over, like, seriously, I could listen to ICP rap over any fucking beat if they take it seriously, you know?
Right.
And look what they did with Jack White, you know?
Yeah.
Like, apparently
they should fucking remix that track.
Apparently Jack White like forced them to rap into one microphone in one take for both those fucking songs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. They fucking had to nail that shit in one take, and you're gonna tell me they didn't? That's fucking that's crazy professional.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, that's talented right there. Like,
but man, right as soon, I think it was a commercial break, I like fucking quickly messaged Devereaux, and I'm like, dude, I just fucking heard on the fucking seminar. I'm so fucking proud of you, man. That's awesome. Yeah, and he responded. He said, "Thank you very much, man."
Oh, yeah,
good shit, man. Devereaux's a good fucking friend of the show here.
Well, that's what's up, man. And he's got production on Fearless Fred Fury. I've been talking with his work with Darby
Ouija. He's all over Ouija's shit, man.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Actually, I got a CD right here. I'll show it to you.
He's also got a fucking album with Darby O'Trill called Piecemeal that came out. I think he just like released one with Shaggy the Airhead also.
You literally say the album, but I got it right here.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, there you fucking go, man. Yeah. Devereaux's a shit, man. The Four Horsemen, Straight Jacket, Shaggy the Airhead, Devereaux. I'm speculating Mikey Clark for the 4th. They haven't said, but that's my speculation.
I'm trying to wrap my brain right now. I'm trying to think about this.
I mean, I'm probably wrong, but
what if it's like Monoxide?
I almost don't guarantee that. Which one did Monoxide remix on the Wraith albums?
Oh, I can't remember.
Was it?
It's right there if you want me to grab it.
It was Suicide Hotline, I think, and I hated that fucking version.
No, I think he did more than one though. I think he did.
Did he do more than one?
Uh-oh.
All the fucking time, man.
It's going down. It's going down.
All the time.
No, I'm just kidding. Not Mono, but like producers that they fuck with. Like who's done some really dope work for them recently? Like what about Kuma? What about
Yeah, Kuma's a big possibility, actually, yeah.
how much has Seven worked with ICP? I mean, I know he's done a lot with Tech and with Twisted, but I know he's done some, right?
He's done some, but I think it's been quite a while.
I mean, he's on that remix album, isn't he not?
Yeah. Well, it was a 7 and Tech 9.
You know what it is?
Collaborative.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk over you. I'm just saying, like, I know Seven has done, like, isn't he on Opaque Brotherhood? Like, Seven and Kuma are on that shit.
Is 7 on there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I don't know much about the production on the Lotus albums, actually, except Tales.
Well, I mean, that's a whole nother seminar, but
right.
But the production on the Opaque Brotherhood is a few ninjas.
Right.
And I kind of just remember thinking that, you know, these ninjas were doing remixes of classic Juggalo songs, and now they're doing original classic Juggalo songs. So,
right.
And I'm all about it. Like, oh, you know what? Another one that I like is Stir Crazy. You know, and the few that he's done are really dope. The ones that he did for ICP.
Yeah. Stir Crazy is pretty dope. I know. I know Jay said it was going to be along the lines of what DJ Clay did for releases. You know, like remixes and stuff like that.
How can we leave DJ Clay out? What if come on, DJ Clay, 4 Horsemen. What do you think?
That's possible. I don't know. He was on.
Does the little ninja deserve to be a horseman? I think that is the question.
He was just on Shaggy and the Creep Show Twitch last night.
I didn't get to watch it.
I haven't watched. I saw like a brief snippet of it, but it was really cool to see that, you know, he's still fucking with Shaggy. So
is that all that means?
That's it.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I was laughing earlier at Still My Dog with pals. I rewatched the episode where they actually got the tattoos.
Yeah.
I think it was Monday before the seminar. I was watching a bunch of Clownmas videos and stuff, and some Shaggy and the Creep came on just from recommended videos or whatever. All hail Stretch Nuts. Good shit. Good fucking shit. Yeah, and can I just say how awesome it is, even without the bombs that we got, you know, that they dropped. Just the bullshitting in between, right? Between Jump Steady and Jay, and, you know, just all the bullshitting between the three of them with the glasses and the way that they pick on each other, and, you know, and every once in a while, like, Jump Steady will like ask Jay something, and Jay will just be like, just like, what? And just roll through.
I'm pretty sure there was a part in there that Jay like actually fell asleep, and I was like, dude, he just fucking fell asleep.
Really? He nodded off?
I think so.
I mean,
it was like a brief period, but
why was Shaggy talking or something? And
it was during the Let's Go Bargain, like right at the beginning.
Oh no, I'm talking about the seminar. You're talking about the home movie.
Oh yeah, I'm on the home movies.
That makes way more sense. I'm like, when you fall asleep at the seminar, he was like Johnny Carson.
No. No, I'm getting him like.
I still have to finish the home movies.
We'll definitely do. It's really fucking awesome.
Of course I will. I actually wanted to before this, but instead we're doing this before this.
There you go, man.
No, I wanted to watch it doesn't matter. I'm a Patreon subscriber. I can
So
read all
what's your speculation for the talk show tonight? What do you think it's going to be? Are we going to get a special guest tonight?
Is tonight the night that they promoted Chris Hansen?
No,
No,
that's like further on in the month.
Oh no. Okay, so this is the one where
I'll be right back, dude. I'll be right back.
All
You
right.
speculate.
I'm going to give you my speculation. I think that what they said was they're going to have homies from back in the day, people that we probably have never heard of, except for being shouted out in songs or in Behind the Paint, and that means it's probably it might be the same dudes that came to the I guess I forget what the stream was, but they did a live stream after John Kickjass passed away, and they actually invited a couple of homies onto their live stream, and they talked about John Kickjass and in the early days of ICP, and I can't remember their names, but if I had to guess, if I had to speculate, I would guess it's those dudes are coming back again, and maybe more. Who else more? It would be really fucking dope if Mike E. Clark showed up. And why not? Because the Shaggy Show, on the Jekyll Brothers has the Mikey Clark and the Gangsta Fun Band. Boom, boom. And if they're gonna do a little game show, a talk show in Violent J's living room, and they said they're gonna have live music. Well, that would be fucking ill if it was Mikey Clark and the Gangsta Fun Band. And then for guests. So did you hear my speculation? I figured it out. I know what they're doing.
What are they doing?
It's Mikey Clark and the Gangsta Fun Band. They're going to be playing live in Violent J's.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then do you remember when John Kickjass passed away and they did that live stream and they invited their homies from back in the day and they all talked about John?
Huh.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
It's on YouTube because Juggalogical has the whole thing on this channel.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyways, I don't remember their names. I could pull it up right now. But that's what I think. It's going to be Mikey Clark and the Gangsta Fun Band.
That would be the shit, dude. I don't think it's going to be, but that would be fresh.
Well, who do you think it's going to be?
I think Razor Ray's going to be there with a guitar or something.
Razor Ray.
Razor Ray.
Away like I'm Elmer Fudd or something.
Razor Ray. Motown Rage.
Motown Rage.
What we got? 2 minutes.
2 minutes, my ass. All right, I'll. What the hell was I trying to do?
Yeah, if you have not got the Patreon, go ahead and do it. You can watch all the old streams that they've done, which is like 3 or 4. It's well worth the money. $66 fucking for a month long of freshness, man.
65.
$66.50. Don't forget the 50, or you ain't watching shit. Yeah, dude, we didn't even touch on what they announced at the seminar, man. What the fuck we've been talking about?
It's not our job to. I mean, really, I'm just excited about the new Joker's card and the fact that Christmas is when we get it, and it's a full-length album, and it's going to have 3 EPs, and it's going to be what, April, July, October, and then another some. And again, we don't know how they're going to do it. We don't even know what the names of these EPs are going to be. And I just like I fucking said on Chaos's stream, these EPs, if they are like the seeds of the Yum Yum flower, like there's no telling what their persona is going to be in the Dark Carnival realm.
Yeah.
We have no clue. Like
no fucking clue.
Fearless Fred Fury has flipped the rat. Like,
right.
Flip the Rat, like, how does Flip the Rat fit into all this? Well, he's flipped the rat, and he comes with Fearless. So who knows what these seeds of Yum Yum are going to be? Like
3 different ones, man, yeah.
It might be the dopest thing we've ever heard from ICP. Like it could be.
They could be.
It could be on some next level shit.
We're gonna have fucking yum-yummalos going around, you know? People getting into ICP around the yum-yum era, you know? Yummalos.
What was the other thing I told Chaos? You know, the riddle box. So it's the 20th anniversary of the riddle box, right? And
Yeah.
the riddle box is a crank. That, like here I am, like, you know, speaking the obvious. You turn the crank and it pops up and you go to heaven or hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what if you're an atheist? Like, does that mean you can't enjoy that album anymore? Because there's a story about heaven and hell. I'm just saying, like, does the fact that this Joker's card have a vagina gonna ruin this for you because it has a vagina? Like, it's so weird. Like, it's music and it's just an idea and it's a theme and it's a this and a that and people get all bent out of shape over details.
And it's awesome. It's fucking exciting. The clowns know what the fuck they're doing. You know, they know what the fuck they're doing. I love when people like pop up on said there's only 6 Joker's cards. I'm like, really? ICP created the shit and you're gonna tell them there's only 6? Come on.
What is he really saying? What he's really saying is like, I like the old ICP. Like I don't like change. And you know, I don't know. I mean, those first 6 Joker's cards they need to be hailed as the greatest thing that ever happened. And I mean, I accept that, you know, the new deck in general can't fuck with the original 6. It's just I don't wear a badge that fucking proclaims that all the time, you know.
Just don't deny yourself the freshness that they're still fucking rocking out, man.
It is fresh. Hey, I got this shit open, so it's not
starting in a moment.
No, it isn't. Wait, how do I get that?
I don't. This is my iPad, man. This is a separate entity here. I mean, I could probably pull it up on here.
Oh, never mind. I forget. You see, they make you go to Crowdcast.
Right.
Oh, I already did. So this is it. I'm there.
I wonder.
Wait, what the fuck is happening?
Sorry, y'all. I'm just testing something. It's not. Don't get your hopes up because I'm not going to live stream the shit.
You're such a tease.
But I'm just seeing if I have the capability to.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to figure out how to get the thing going, but I think I'm on the right page.
Yeah, because you got to like go to your Patreon, then you got to click it, and then it takes you to Crowdcast, and then you have to re-log into Patreon.
No, but I'm already logged in, so now what do I do?
You're logged into what?
I don't know. I mean, I'm on Crowdcast, and it says, "Hi, Beastmaster, not you. Sign out."
Okay.
So I know I'm logged in.
So you already saved your spot then?
What it is I use a bookmark to get back into the Patreon. So I don't know. It just register now. No, I don't need that. I don't know.
All right, let's see.
I just see the thumbnail image, you know, in the little write-up, and then it says "Save my spot," and then it says
Yeah.
ICP, and that's it. That's all I see. Oops. Upcoming event, and it's all good. I only paid $665 for it. Well, anyways, instead of looking for this shit endlessly, I know you'll tell me when it starts, and then I'll start clicking buttons, motherfucker. Mm. Ooh, I see speculation. Maybe Double A will make an appearance.
That would be cool. I don't know, man. They sounded kind of salty about Trip Double A on or on the home movies.
Oh, okay. I guess I need to rewatch that.
I
I mean, yeah,
don't know.
they've definitely brought up things from the past, things that they previously didn't speak publicly about, things that we've all spoken publicly about, like
Right.
Corporal Robinson, and you know what I mean?
Well, and it was really weird when they were doing the Big Silva documentary, and like Blaze and Jamie Madrox did the theme song for Big Silva. So that was kind of weird. I mean, it was dope, but it was weird. All right, let's see.
Shotty Boom says you guys have another 30 minutes till size starts. Trust me.
I have no fucking doubt.
I don't doubt you, man.
Let me just share the screen real quick, and we'll see if we can do that or not. I'm not gonna play it for you, but it's there. I could, but I'm not going to.
Oh my God.
That's too fucked up.
Hey, how'd you get in there?
No, but we got the Mitchells in the chat.
now I want to figure this out again. What did I do wrong? All right, hold on.
Special guest is Fuck Twisted. So the chat's pretty live right now. Trying to see how many people are actually in there right now.
Yeah, has it ever given you?
Oh, this is a live audience tonight too, I believe.
Oh,
like people bought tickets to be there tonight. I think.
Really?
This is one of those nights.
The first event they did tickets for was the campfire, right?
Yeah.
And then they added this, and it was like kind of like how they had tickets for an event for Big Ballers, and then they added another day, but that other day was the day before.
Right. Yeah.
And they got to see the acoustic set.
I think they're having a couple of these though, because I think the next one is going to be with Chris Hansen.
Yeah, and that's what I remember seeing, and I didn't know if it was the same one. But I still don't know how to get into this shit like you are. What the fuck?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see here. Share with the host.
I don't know. I got the chat live over here.
Yeah, I see that. All right, let me start at their Patreon. Come on, how's this work? Oh, here we go. All right, so I'm on this page. Could it possibly be blocking me from doing it because I'm live streaming? I mean, because I'm live streaming with
I'm
you.
Live streaming. I'm live streaming.
I don't know. I'm just asking stupid questions. I'm not really sure.
I don't know, man. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm going to need you to keep doing this so that I can watch this.
Well, I'm going to have to boot everybody else, I guess. I can full screen it.
There's only 12 ninjas watching anyways.
I got 16 on my screen. 16 people still watching it.
All right, I wasn't.
Well, 15.
Yeah, I think it's fluctuating because it was 12 when I last glanced. But
yeah, I know a lot of people are. They're fucking waiting for the shit to start.
Yeah, no
Get
doubt.
Nancy in the chat room.
Everybody watching us, what the fuck are you doing here when you should be logging on?
You should be waiting.
And the fuck? Like, what am I doing here? I gotta go. I gotta figure out how to fix this.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll go ahead and end. I'm gonna go out, have a smoke before I get settled. into my bed and watch it on the full screen because I want to see this shit for real. So
there you go. Well, I'm gonna have a nice night, and I'm gonna enjoy this shit. And yeah, we should do this again, and we should talk about it afterwards.
absolutely, man.
All right.
Much love, man. I'll fucking hit you up later.
This isn't a mullet, but whatever. You guys are fucking awesome. Always remember to fuck the fuck off. See you.
Yeah, much love, everybody. Fucking the shit out before the fucking talk show tonight. It's gonna be pretty fucking lit, I think. So, Callie, yes, you will be seeing it soon. Much love, y'all. Thanks for checking out Carnival Spirits. Not quite after dark, but the pre-show to the Peep show of the talk show, something like that. But much fucking love. I ain't even gonna put a fucking song at the end. We're just ending the shit. Deuce.